Have you ever wondered where your fire went? That spark that once made you unstoppable? What happened to the reason you started chasing your dream in the first place? Think back to that moment when you first dared to dream big. The fire in your belly, the electricity running through your veins as you said, "This is it. This is what I'm meant to do." That feeling was your why, the spark that ignited your journey. But somewhere along the way, many of us lose sight of that why. We let the noise of the world drown out the quiet voice of our purpose. And that's a dangerous place to live. Because success isn't just about knowing where you're going. It's about remembering why you started. It's about holding on to that original passion, the drive that pulled you off the couch and into the game of life. The truth is, the world is full of distractions. They're everywhere, buzzing in your pocket, glowing on your desk, whispering from the TV. They even come from well-meaning friends saying, "Come on, just one drink," or that inner voice saying, "You can start tomorrow." But tomorrow never comes for those who are always waiting for it. Now, I won't tell you the road to success is easy. It's not. It's tough, demanding, and often feels like pushing a boulder uphill. But let me ask you, have you ever seen a statue built for someone who gave up? Ever read a book about someone who quit because it was too hard? Of course not. Greatness isn't born in comfort. It's forged in the fire of perseverance. You need to understand something powerful. Your life is the sum of every choice you make. Every day, you're writing the story of your life. And distraction, it's like a thief in the night. It doesn't announce itself or ask for permission. It slips in quietly and steals your most valuable asset, time. Time is the great equalizer. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who reach their dreams and those who don't isn't luck, talent, or some secret formula. It's how they use those 24 hours. Now, do something for me. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself 5 years from now. Where are you? What have you achieved? How does it feel? Now open your eyes. That future version of you is waiting, but it won't come knocking. You have to go out and create it. But here's the truth. It will never happen if you're constantly distracted. It won't happen if you spend your days reacting to urgent but unimportant things, scrolling endlessly on social media, binge-watching shows, or saying yes to every invitation. You must be intentional, focused, and disciplined. These aren't fancy words. They're the foundation of success. Let's talk about intentionality. Being intentional means knowing exactly what you want and why you want it. It's having a clear vision of your destination and a plan to get there. It means making choices that align with your goals, not drifting aimlessly like a leaf in the wind. When you live intentionally, you don't wake up to see what the day brings. You wake up with purpose. You know what needs to be done and you do it. Not because it's easy or because you always feel like it, but because you understand that every choice, every action, every moment is a brick in the foundation of your future. Now let's talk about focus. In a world constantly fighting for your attention, focus is your greatest superpower. Focus is your ability to silence the noise and concentrate on what truly matters. It's about saying no to the good so you can say yes to the great. Most people live reactively, constantly putting out fires, responding to distractions, and chasing urgency. But successful people are different. They're proactive. They don't simply handle what life throws their way. They design the life they want. That brings us to discipline. It's not a popular word these days, is it? We live in a world of instant gratification where everyone looks for shortcuts and quick fixes. But there are no elevators to success. You have to take the stairs. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's going to the gym when you'd rather stay in bed. It's working on your goals when others are out having fun. It's saving money when everyone else is spending. It's hard, uncomfortable, and absolutely necessary. Here's the truth. Success is never owned. It's rented, and the rent is due every single day. You can't rely on yesterday's effort or tomorrow's motivation. You have to show up every day and do the work. Now, I know some of you are thinking, "Jim, that sounds great, but my life is so busy. I have a job, a family, responsibilities. How can I stay focused with so many demands?" I understand. But let me ask you this. Are you busy or are you productive? There's a big difference. Being busy means doing a lot. Being productive means doing what matters most. You have to learn to prioritize. Learn to say no. No to what doesn't align with your goals. No to distractions that steal your time and energy. No to people who pull you away from your purpose. Saying no isn't easy. It might feel uncomfortable, and you might worry about letting people down. But remember this. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve your purpose, you're saying no to something that does. You're not just managing your time, you're managing your life. Your life is far too precious, too valuable, and too full of potential to waste on things that don't matter. Now, let's talk about something crucial in staying focused and remembering your why. It's called self-awareness. You have to know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers, and your tendencies. Self-awareness is like a compass. It guides you through the complexities of life. It helps you recognize when you're drifting off track, falling into old habits, or letting distractions sneak back in. But self-awareness isn't only about knowing your weaknesses. It's about leveraging your strengths. It's understanding what fuels your motivation, what drives your passion, and what keeps that inner fire burning. When you truly know yourself, you can shape your environment to support your goals. You can build systems and habits that keep you focused and consistent. You can even anticipate challenges before they appear and prepare for them. For example, if you tend to check your phone first thing in the morning, leave it in another room before bed. If noise distracts you, invest in quality noise-canceling headphones. If big projects overwhelm you, break them into smaller, manageable tasks. These might seem like small adjustments, but remember, success is built on small efforts repeated daily. It's not about radical overnight change. It's about steady, consistent improvement over time. Now let's talk about another essential quality in this journey, resilience. No matter how focused or clear your vision is, setbacks are inevitable. You'll face challenges, obstacles, and days when everything feels like it's working against you. In those moments, it's easy to lose sight of your purpose and let distractions creep back in. But that's exactly when you must dig deep and remind yourself why you started. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about rising every time you do. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about rising every single time you do. It's learning from failure, adapting to change, and keeping your eyes fixed on the goal even when the road gets rough. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Every obstacle is a chance to grow stronger. Every failure carries a lesson in disguise, but only if you're willing to look for it. You must be ready to grow through what you go through. And here's something important. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's like a muscle that strengthens each time you face adversity head-on. Step out of your comfort zone. Embrace discomfort as a sign that you're growing. Because it's not the absence of challenges that defines success. It's the ability to overcome them. Now, let's talk about something most people overlook when it comes to success and focus, the power of your environment. You've probably heard this before. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your environment shapes you more than you might realize. If you're surrounded by negativity, complainers, or people who've given up on their dreams, their attitude will influence you. Their distractions and lack of drive are contagious. But when you surround yourself with ambitious, focused, goal-oriented people, their energy inspires you. Their discipline motivates you. Their success pushes you to aim higher. Take a close look at your circle. Are the people around you lifting you up or pulling you down? Are they encouraging your growth or feeding your distractions? You don't have to cut everyone out, but you do need to be intentional about who you allow to shape your mindset. And remember, your environment isn't only about people. It's also about your physical space. Is your workspace clean, focused, and productive? Or is it cluttered and distracting? Is your home a place that recharges you or drains your energy? Create an environment that supports your goals, not one that sabotages them. Make your environment work for you, not against you. Surround yourself with reminders of your why. Create vision boards, write out your goals, and place symbols of your aspirations where you can see them every day. These visual cues keep your purpose alive and your focus sharp. Now let's talk about something crucial in staying focused and remembering your why. The power of habits. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, isn't an act, it's a habit. Your habits shape your life more than you realize. They are the small choices you make daily, the actions you take almost without thinking. Over time, they compound, becoming the foundation of your character, your career, and your destiny. If you want to stay focused, avoid distractions, and remember why you started, you must build habits that support those goals. Create routines that keep you centered and consistent. Start your day with intention, whether it's meditation, exercise, or reviewing your goals. Make it a non-negotiable part of your morning. Develop the habit of checking in with your why every day. Use time blocking to protect your focus. Set clear boundaries for work and rest. When it's time to work, work. When it's time to rest, rest. Don't let the lines blur. And forget multitasking. It's not efficiency, it's distraction disguised as productivity. Build a habit of continuous learning. The world is evolving faster than ever. If you're not growing, you're falling behind. Read books, take courses, seek mentors. Make learning a lifelong commitment. And remember, habits are easier to change than you think. It's not about willpower. It's about creating systems that make the right actions easy and the wrong ones hard. Want to read more? Keep a book beside your bed and your phone in another room. Want to exercise more? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Small shifts, repeated daily, create massive results over time. Now, let's discuss something often misunderstood in the pursuit of focus and success, the concept of balance. Many people believe that to be successful, to truly achieve their goals, they need to stay on all the time. They think working 24/7 and sacrificing everything else is the only way to make their dreams real. But that mindset is a fast track to burnout. It's not sustainable, and more importantly, it's not necessary. True focus and productivity aren't about working more hours. They're about working smarter. It's about understanding the natural rhythm of your energy and aligning your tasks accordingly. It's knowing when to push hard and when to rest and recharge. You need to find your own rhythm. Maybe you're a morning person who does your best work before noon. Great, build your schedule around that. Maybe your energy peaks at night. Perfect, adjust accordingly. The key is to work with your natural flow, not against it. When you're in a state of flow, fully engaged and energized, that's when you produce your best work. That's when you take on your biggest challenges. But when your energy dips, shift gears. Handle simpler tasks or take a moment to rest. And yes, take breaks. Regular breaks aren't a weakness, they're wisdom. They're essential for long-term focus and productivity. Your brain needs rest to perform, and your creativity needs space to breathe. So, build short breaks into your day. Maybe a quick walk, a few minutes of meditation, or a short chat that clears your mind. While we're on the topic of balance, let's talk about something even more important, self-care. Because you, not your work, are your greatest asset. If you neglect yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally, you're setting yourself up for failure. Eat well, get enough sleep, and exercise regularly. These aren't luxuries, they're necessities. They form the foundation upon which success is built. Ignore them, and you're building on shaky ground. Now, some of you might be thinking, Jim, that all sounds great, but I've tried to stay focused before. I've tried to avoid distractions, and it never sticks. How do I make it last? That's a great question, and it leads us to a crucial concept, the power of accountability. It's one thing to set goals and make plans, but without accountability, good intentions fade. Accountability is like a compass. It keeps you on course. It turns your words into action and your intentions into reality. There are many ways to build accountability into your life. Find an accountability partner, someone who shares your vision and understands your struggles. Check in with each other regularly. Share your progress, your setbacks, and your plans. Encourage and challenge one another to stay the course. Join a mastermind group. Surround yourself with people who are also striving for growth and success. Exchange ideas, brainstorm solutions, and celebrate wins together. Use technology to your advantage. There are countless tools and apps designed to help you stay organized and track your progress. Set reminders, measure your results, and hold yourself to them. But the most important form of accountability is self-accountability. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your choices, your actions, and your results. No one else can do it for you. Develop a habit of self-reflection. At the end of each day, week, or month, take a step back. What worked? What didn't? Where did you stay focused? And where did distractions take over? Be honest with yourself. Be your own toughest critic and your biggest supporter. Now, let's touch on something often overlooked when talking about focus and purpose, the power of celebration. In our rush to reach new goals and stay focused, we often forget to celebrate our wins. We're so busy chasing the next mountain that we rarely stop to appreciate the view from the one we've just conquered. But celebration isn't just self-congratulation, it's reinforcement. It builds a positive link between effort and progress, fueling motivation for what comes next. When you hit a goal, no matter how small, celebrate it. When you resist a distraction, celebrate it. When you remember your why in a moment of doubt, celebrate that too. These gestures don't have to be big. A favorite coffee, a quick note to a friend, or a quiet moment of gratitude. By celebrating wins, you train your brain to connect progress with positive emotion. You create a feedback loop that strengthens the habits you want to keep. This kind of positive reinforcement becomes a powerful tool for sustaining focus and staying true to your purpose. As we approach the end of this journey, let's talk about legacy. When you strip away the distractions and the noise, what remains is a single, defining question. What mark will you leave on this world? What will your contribution be? Staying focused isn't only about personal achievement. It's about fulfilling your potential and becoming the best version of yourself so you can make the greatest possible impact. Your why isn't just about you. It's about the lives you touch, the change you create, and the value you bring to others. So dream bigger. Think beyond your own success. Your goals shouldn't stop at what you can gain. They should reflect who you can become and what you can give back. When your focus aligns with a purpose greater than yourself, you tap into a limitless source of motivation that carries you through every challenge. As we conclude, remember this. The journey of success is not just about reaching the top. It's about who you become along the way. Staying focused and true to your purpose isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. There will be highs and lows, moments of clarity and moments of doubt. There will be times when your why burns brightly and times when it flickers. But through it all, you must keep moving forward. Keep pushing. Keep growing. Because every step you take, every distraction you overcome, and every moment you stay true to your purpose, you're not just changing your life, you're changing the world around you. So go out there. Stop letting distractions control your path. Remember why you started, and write a story with your life that will inspire generations to come. The world is waiting for your contribution. Don't keep it waiting any longer. Thank you for watching. I wish you health, happiness, and success. And don't forget to subscribe to Mindset Daily for more inspiring content like this.